Investing in the future of Leon County, that's the goal of the Office of Economic Vitality. Today, the OEV hosted a workshop focused on areas of development. Community leaders and stakeholders got to give input and ask questions about areas known as opportunity zones, places that have been in decline and need more investment. Keith Bowers, the director of the OEV, says opportunity zones turn into economic development for the county.
That will be attractive for corporations, businesses, any type of organizations that are interested in investing.
Bowers says asking for community input through these workshops shows investors and state leaders the community is interested in development.